Hey everybody, welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're taking a look at set number 40720, the Mini Disney Sleeping Beauty Castle, containing 528 pieces. This was released in 2024, which has been part of an ongoing castle-type line they've been doing here recently. This one, of course, is modeled after Sleeping Beauty's castle, aka the Disneyland Castle in Anaheim, California. Taking a look at the box here, you can see some of the features of it. It does come with a minifigure. So let's go ahead and open this thing up, do a quick time-lapse speed build, and I'll give you my thoughts on the set. This set contains 5 plastic numbered bags along with the instruction manual and no stickers in this set. I've done a number of these castle-type builds now, including the Walt Disney Castle and the Haunted Mansion, so you always start with this little black base, which I appreciate the consistency, of course, and then a number of sand blue color I really enjoyed putting together with the set, and of course the gold accents. Inside the build there are a number of builder's Easter eggs, not as many as the Walt Disney one with some printed tiles like Cinderella's slipper and everything, but this one still had a few fun details. And then of course you transition into like the blue color and the bright pink, and both of those contrast really well with the build, and I think this is an overall good looking set, but let's take a closer look. Okay, and here is the Mini Disney Sleeping Beauty Castle, all finished up there with Princess Aurora out front in her pink dress, which I've always said is kind of silly because she's only the pink dress for part of the movie, but the blue dress more prominently, but pink conflicts with Cinderella, so here we are. So you can see that it is obviously kind of the pinkish color like the Disneyland Castle. There's a lot of fun techniques used. It's similar to the Walt Disney World one that I did before. Check out that video if you haven't. But I liked this one a lot better because it wasn't as intricate of building, especially with some of these smaller pieces. There's a lot of times where you have to put lots of like 1x1s and 1x1 tiles all together in order to create little units within the castle. But I thought this one was quite nice on how it all came together. There's a lot of the like masonry bricks kind of in the sand blue color. Of course, like the spires with like the pearlescent blue looks really nice as well. These are printed pieces up front for the windows there. Here are the miscellaneous remaining pieces from the set. It does use a similar technique to that Walt Disney World Castle, where it's held in there by like the skeleton and or droid arms with this like shield element in order to kind of connect it. But I thought that's always really good in order to get these more interesting angles. I also thought the use of these gear pieces was a good, interesting part usage for the set. You can see it's kind of like these Technic gears that kind of show some of like the castle wall there. Another new element that's kind of newish for this set is this 1x2 cheese slope right back here. If I can show it to you right here. We've had it before when it's like the grill element, but now it's actually like a solid cheese slope type piece, which is good to see that they're using it because I think there will be a lot of good uses for that piece. You can see that right here as well with 2 on each side in order to kind of have that interesting angle, which I think will be really helpful for a lot of different uses. This set retails for $39.99 US at 528 pieces, is actually a pretty good price per piece ratio. Of course, it does have the Disney branding as well, so you have to consider. Of course, these are a lot of smaller pieces, but I think the product you're getting is a great display piece, something you can maybe put on a desk or in your Lego display, or of course if you have any of the other castles, it'll look great next to it. Let me show you this next to the Walt Disney Castle. Of course, the Disney Castle in real life, as I said in this review, is more of a pinkish color now, so a little bit deceiving here. But I like that they are different enough. When I first saw that this was being released, I was like, oh, they're just kind of color swapping it. But it is different with a lot of the building techniques, different piece usage, overall same shape because it's just how it is in real life. This one I think should be a good bit taller than this one, but that's okay. I wish we had a few more printed pieces. I feel like there was a couple other ones in this one besides this main clock right here that I would have enjoyed on this one as well, so I wish they did a little bit of that. And this is the same Aurora that we got in the CMF, so I wish we got a slightly different minifigure, maybe Minnie Mouse or something else there, but I think when you look at them together, you can see this one is a little bit smaller. I think this one was a little bit more expensive because it did include a few more pieces, but I think they're both good in their own way. But I do think this one, the new one, the Disneyland Castle, is better than the older one. So I'm glad that they found some improvements to make on that. But overall, I think this is a great set. If you're in the opportunity to get this, or of course, if you are a Disneyland fan, this is the castle you've always been wanting. You know, they've made the big Walt Disney World castle twice now, but not a Disneyland castle yet, other than this one. So you finally got a little bit of something there, Disneyland fans. But I think it's a good little castle. I like the price. I like the display ability of it, and it kind of matches it. I like that it came with a minifigure as opposed to some of the other ones in the castle line. So it's an overall good set for Disney fans, Disneyland fans, and Princess Aurora fans, and anyone into kind of these display type castle sets. But I think that will do it for today, so if you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Make sure you do subscribe for more LEGO reviews coming out soon. And until next time, thanks for coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.